I'm just going to quote you something, and we can talk about Abraham Lincoln now in a second. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it. Now, I think you all know what that is. It's the Declaration of Independence. And I really have nothing more to say, really, except look at that. It's the moon. It's the people. It's the people saying, we are able to govern ourselves. Thank you very much. Now sod off. And Statue of Liberty, what is she? She is also an avatar of Pallas Athena. And in fact, Pallas Athena, one of the reasons you see her so much in town, her statues of her, or images of her around so much in cities, is because she is often used as a symbol of a country or of liberty, or of, like I said, civic virtue.
She's the god of the Pallas.
Yeah.
The goddess of Athens.
Of Athens. Oops, that's why I had the Athenian coin, actually, was to remind me of that. She's the goddess of Athens. Boom. But I just wanted to mention another version of Pallas Athena, because Britannia is Pallas Athena, right? She's that same vision again with the helmet. I have this, that's a Gilray cartoon, because that's the only kind of Pallas, the one I could find of her. But look, she's being, that's a Frenchman, I think, doing up her laces. But there she is. And you have to ask yourself, what does that mean that she's on the descendant there and with the North Node? Is that Britannia is over there, or is that we fear the liberty on the other side of the channel? Certainly important, anyway. And then I thought this one was really interesting. Sorry, I'm just skipping through these quite quickly because they're quite clear. I don't think there's that much to say in a way, but this one's hilarious. This is the First Republic, right? 1792. Now, there are three words that we associate with that, which are liberté, égalité, fraternité, which I think you can see here as liberty, which is our friend Pallas Athena, equality, the sun in Libra, and fraternity, which is Mercury up there. All very on the North Node. This is what we're trying to achieve. Let's do it. And it is quite a different thing from the American Declaration of Independence, which was the moon, which is about we the people are declaring ourselves free. And that this French one is about, we have some really good ideas that we're going to share with the whole world. Because, of course, then they do the Declaration of the Rights of Man, and we've talked about what happened with women then, but the Declaration of the Universal Rights of Man was for, like, everybody. The other image from that revolutionary time is the people with the little red hats, which are little Athena helmets. And in fact, pink pussy hats. I haven't got any pictures of those, but just think about what those mean, right? Oh, I love a pussy hat. But the pussy hats, what are those saying, those little helmets? They are not just cute furry things, are they? They are symbols of resistance. In the same way that the French revolutionaries were wearing those red hats. Where am I? Okay, so that's that, which is, I think, quite amazing. What have I got next? Okay, now this is going to depress everyone. I found, as I was tootling around, that if you look at treaties, especially peace treaties that work, Pallas Athena should be involved. Okay, so for instance, I think the Treaty of Versailles is like she's not doing anything. This is the Good Friday Agreement. Okay, which probably everybody knows, but I'll just summarize very quickly. It was 1998, it was signed. It was basically, it brought peace to Northern Ireland after 25 years of war, of bombs and people being killed. This Good Friday Agreement is one of the things that's under threat because of Brexit. Yeah. So one of the reasons it worked was because both Southern Ireland and the United Kingdom were part of the EU, which meant that the border could be opened. So I thought this was interesting because just last week, or the week before, there was a lot of stuff in the press about the Good Friday Agreement. And in fact, it was under attack by certain members of the Conservative Party. And it's under attack with Brexit. So we had on the week that there was quite a lot of stuff going on about it, I think that was when we had that full moon in Aries. And various, what else was happening? And Neptune is sitting on it, exactly. Is it about to be wiped out? Dissolved, which would be really bad. But you can see it's full of hope and idealism. It's like, and also it's expansive and compassionate. And what was the basis of the Good Friday Agreement? It was forgiveness. Yeah, so people were forgiven, and weapons were given up. The Protestants forgave the Catholics, whatever. Everybody was forgiving each other. Of course, who organized the Good Friday Agreement? Who was the person in charge? Mo Mowlam was the person in charge. What did she have? No hair, which was kind of like a helmet, I guess. She wore a helmet of hair, she wore a wig. Mo Mowlam was the government minister in charge of bringing the two sides together, banging their heads together, and making them agree. So she was in the role of Pallas Athena with this. Because Pallas Athena, right, she is a goddess of war, but actually she wants to bring peace. She wants to bring the olive branch. So Neptune on there, as you pointed out, is really quite worrying. And there are other stresses as well. Like I said, that moon, it's interesting to note what happens now, coming up.